In the heart of an old, decaying city stood an abandoned arcade known as the Abyssal Arcade. Legend had it that the place was cursed, harboring a malevolent energy that sought to claim the souls of those who dared to play its haunted games. Enter Jake, an avid gamer with an insatiable thirst for the thrill of the unknown. Drawn by the stories surrounding the Abyssal Arcade, he couldn't resist the temptation to explore its eerie confines. Armed with nothing but his courage and a dim flashlight, Jake stepped through the creaking doors, the rusty hinges groaning in protest. Inside, the air was thick with an oppressive silence that seemed to suffocate sound itself. Rows of dusty, ancient arcade machines lined the dimly lit room, each one shrouded in an unsettling stillness. As Jake navigated the labyrinthine arcade, he stumbled upon a hidden corner, revealing a solitary machine named the Abyssal Abyss. The screen flickered to life, displaying a game unlike any Jake had seen before. Its graphics were nightmarishly realistic, and the ambient sounds echoed with an otherworldly eeriness. Undeterred, Jake inserted a coin, and the game began. As Jake progressed through the levels, a chilling sensation crept up his spine. The game seemed to respond to his fears, incorporating them into its twisted narrative. He encountered grotesque monsters that mirrored his deepest phobias, and the ambient sounds whispered his name in haunting echoes. With each passing level, the line between the virtual and the real blurred. The arcade's flickering lights cast ominous shadows that seemed to dance with malevolent intent. As Jake reached the final level, a blood-curdling scream erupted from the game, echoing through the desolate arcade. Suddenly, the room plunged into darkness, and Jake found himself standing in the game world. The once pixelated monsters now towered over him, their eyes glowing with a malevolent hunger. Panic set in as he realized he was no longer in control. The game had become a horrifying reality. The monsters closed in, and the abyss swallowed Jake whole, leaving behind only the echo of his terrified screams. The arcade fell silent once more, and the cursed game resumed its ghostly glow, awaiting the next unsuspecting soul. The legend of the Abyssal Arcade persisted, its haunted games a grim reminder of the price one paid for venturing into the abyss. As the city decayed around it, the Abyssal Arcade stood as a malevolent sentinel, its cursed games ready to claim the souls of those who dared to play with the shadows that lurked within its haunted halls.